An average person spends 84 minutes per day consuming video content, and that video content might contain a lot of violence. Now, the question is how that violence can affect us. And answer to this question is really vast and complicated because there are a lot of other factors which can impact and change the way media violence affect us. Like, media violence itself is of lots of kind, like the ones in news, the ones in movies and shows, and the ones in video games, and the ones that are on other internet platforms. And other factors like region of consumer and age of consumer also affect. And because of this, there are a lot of scientific studies which totally contradict each other. So, in this video, I'm going to discuss effects of virtual violence on people's behavior. Media violence affect our behavior in a lot of ways, but I'm gonna start discussing with the most famous one. So let's start. Research by lots of psychologists found that children who watch many hours of violence on television show higher level of aggressive behavior. This means they become rude and get frustrated on common things. But the same researchers also emphasize that aggression is a complex behavior caused by multiple factors, and media violence is one of them. It means media violence alone cannot make you aggressive unless other factors like family life also promote aggressive behavior. On the other hand, some studies totally oppose my previous statement. According to those studies, playing violent games can make you more sensitive or morally good. Now, I know this seems a little too good to be true, but it's a scientific study experimented by really prominent psychiatrists. It will make more sense once I tell you how it works. Let's suppose you hit a person, but later you realize that you shouldn't have hit him and you feel guilty for it. So after that you'll probably try to be nice with other people to overcome your guilt. Same happens with violent video games. The crime you commit in game make you subconsciously feel guilty. Now you don't feel that guilt normally because it's happening in back of your mind, subconsciously. Other researchers have found that continuous exposure to media violence can desensitize people to violence in real world. By desensitize, it means it can decline your emotional responsiveness to a positive or negative situation. It means decrease of emotions. Let's suppose you watch news and you get news of someone getting robbed. You would probably feel sad or anxious, but next day you get news of another person getting robbed, and the day after that of another, and so on. So by and by, you will feel less sad and anxious. It will get normal for you, like a robbery in the city, no big deal. So it can make people, especially children, less sensitive to the pain and suffering of others. If you see news of violence occurring in some area but not yours, although your area is safe, you might feel unsafe. In this thing, children are more vulnerable. It might make them more fearful of the world around them. So that's it for today. Hello everyone, I am Charan, and if you found this video interesting, hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any suggestions regarding this video or this channel, comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you next week.